2 Corinthians 10:4, the weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. Hi, welcome to Dave and Jen Ignite, and excited today to be focusing on this scripture that talks about our preparation for victory and our victory through the weapons that we have that are not like the weapons of this world. 2 Corinthians 10:4. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. I have it written up here behind me, and I want to just highlight a couple of things on the whiteboard here. Once again, let's just read through it. 2 Corinthians 10:4. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4, and this is in the NIV. As you work through this, once again, each of us are going to perhaps struggle with different areas. Right now, I confess to you, my mind has been in a bit of a fog. Just some life events have really thrown me for a loop. My faith is still in Jesus Christ. I love him. He is wonderful. But there have been some challenges lately. So, getting focused is a challenge for me. So I'm looking for anything that can help. Here's something that helped me a little bit today. The weapons. So in the first part, we have the weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. Now, if you're trying to remember, okay, eventually you're going to get so many verses memorized that they're going to begin to get mixed up with one another. So, let's have a little fun. 10:4, good buddy. Okay, if you grew up in the 70s and 80s and early 90s, you know what that is. Or if you're currently in the trucking industry, you might as well. CB call for one another, very popular in some movies back in the day. Back in the day. 10:4, good buddy. 2 Corinthians 10:4. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. Again, I'm looking for things to grab hold of to help me get focused, to just get this memorized. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, 3 words, on the contrary. Next, 4 words. They have divine power. Next, 3 words, to demolish strongholds. So the last half of this verse is 3-4-3. I'm just trying to grab hold of anything here. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. I also just want to encourage you to watch the video on why memorize scripture and how. First half's on why, second half's on how. I'll put a link to that up here as well. But I think it's important for us to not only to do something mechanically, but to remember the why. Put it on a 3x5 card. That will be helpful not only now, but later when you go through review. And you're going to need to develop a review system. And having an accountability partner is tremendous. So find somebody who's willing to hold you accountable. Even if they don't do the memory work, have them hold you accountable. It'd be ideal if they were doing memory work with you as well. But if not, still, they can help hold you accountable. The 3x5 card system is just a great way to just go back through and review. Just run through those cards and review. 2 Corinthians 10:4. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. And notice it doesn't say, once again, I'm trying to get it word perfect. It's not these weapons, it's the weapons, the weapons, the world. All 3 of those. The weapons, the weapons, the world. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. If you're finding value in this video, please do click like and subscribe. That helps the YouTube algorithm pass this kind of material on to others, and they might click on it and learn something as well. Once again, 2 Corinthians 10:4. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. I think this verse is also just a great reminder that it's not really about us. Yes, we have to be in a fight. Yes, we have to take up the weapons that God has for us to use to fight against the strongholds. But it's the divine power. It's not our strength. We are the vessels. 2 Corinthians 10:4. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. Again, I hope you're finding value in these videos. Click like, subscribe, and even push that notification bell so you can be notified when we upload new videos. I'm going to put a link to Nehemiah 4:14, should be right up here, so that you can review what you've been working on. Hopefully you have that one memorized. Thank you for being here. I pray God will bless you. The Lord loves you, and please know that not only does God love you, but a whole lot of folks around you love you and pray for you. Until we meet again, I'm Dave. God bless you.